Did you stop today and tell your higher self thank you for everything that you have right now? Because in order to cross that bridge of all the trials and tribulations that you have right now, you have to show thanks for the place that you're in now. In order to receive anything, you got to show and acknowledge that you appreciate where you are before you can receive more. What's good, y'all? This is Usay Perez, your entrepreneurial hippie. We here for episode 3 of the Self-Love Project. You see, I'm not in a typical spot, you know. I took it out of the lab today because sometimes in order to find that headspace that you need, you got to be able to get out in the open, get out in nature, because we are animals, you know, y'all. So to be able to get that message that we supposed to get in order to be able to recharge sometimes, get out your comfort zone. Let's get outside, you know. Much love. We got a couple of things that we're going to talk about today, and you know, it's just going to be all about what you can do in order to recharge and to never lose your focus. But that's always the focus, to never lose that focus, yo. We're going to dive right into it. Yeah, yo, sometimes even going for a walk, especially like walking through trees, you may get messages of things that you've been needing the answers to for a long time, you know. Being out in nature definitely has its benefits. Hey, yo, that deer over there tweaking. Bugs messing with him, man. He keep looking over here like he got a problem. Like, bro, I'm just trying to walk. I'm just minding my business, fool. Go ahead, eat your food. Ain't nobody trying to mess with you. This is a self-love project, not that I'm trying to get myself messed up by a deer project. All right, we Gucci. We all good. Go ahead, eat your grass. I ain't gonna hurt you. We all good out here. We good in the neighborhood, bruh. We straight. Continue. Carry on. Yeah, best advice I could offer, find water. Like, it's just peaceful. Gives you time to think, you know? Alright, what's going on, y'all? I'm gonna keep it real short. This is just a reminder to stay focused. The reason that I decided for this to be the idea of the week is because 10 years ago when I first picked up a camera, probably not that long, probably about 8 years ago when I picked up a camera for the first time, I never really thought I was gonna take it seriously. But like, even the first event I shot was something that I wanted to do. Like, I want to be a fashion photographer. So the first ever event that I shot was a fashion show, and after that I was like, all right, you know, let's go ahead and see where this goes. And so, you know, I worked on that, and then I didn't want to limit myself though, so I was like, okay, well, you know, I do want to get into fashion photography, but let me try everything else, you know. So I started trying this, that, and the third, and then here it is 8 years later, and I feel like I'm finally in the place where all of the work that I've done up until this point, like, has prepared me for this moment. I've decided within the past couple of days that fashion photography really is where I want to go, you know. And because I made that decision, there's a whole lot moving for me just within the past 3 days that are putting me in the place to be able to do exactly what it is that I want to do. And so, like, you just gotta stay focused. Like, it seems like things don't be working out. It seems like they not working in your favor, but even if it doesn't work out the way that you want it to work out, doesn't mean it's not working out. Here it is 8 years later since I started photography. Officially started my business in November. And here it is 3 days ago, I made the decision that I wanted to go forward in what it was that I wanted. And I'm already starting to see a return for that. So it's like, this didn't start 3 days ago. This started 8 years ago when I made the decision. But when I really started sticking to my guns, that's when I started to see the return for it, you know? So it's like, just be out here, man. Just make sure you getting out there. Make sure that you're getting exposed. Make sure you being around the right people. Make sure that you stay consistent with what it is that you're trying to do. And it gets difficult. And if ever you need a pep talk, hit my phone. I'm here, okay? Because I know how it is. And it's like no one's gonna understand but you, because you were given the vision not for everybody else to see your sight, you know? Or something like that. Y'all know how that phrase goes. I'm not here to physically quote everything. I'm here to give you motivation. I'm here to make you feel better, to get you out of that place where you're in, where you feel like you can't do anything, and make you realize that you can. Because all of the energy that you're throwing into the universe, whether it's positive or negative, that's what you're getting as a return. You know, maybe it wouldn't have taken 8 years for me to get this far if I would have stayed a little bit more focused, if I would have stayed a little bit further on my path. But I'm still thankful for where I've been because it's prepared me for where I'm going. Does that make sense? I hope it does, y'all. But that's all I got for you this week. Much love. Stay on your path, alright? I feel like the main point of loving yourself is having enough respect for yourself that if you put something, if you get something in your mind, like self-love is loving yourself enough to be able to stick to that. Stick to what it is that you're trying to do, and you'll find a return for it. That's basically all I got for y'all, yo. Until next week, much love for listening every week, y'all. I try to keep them short, sweet, and to the point. Try to give that little bit of motivation at the beginning of the week, you know, so you got your little energies and stuff, your little positive energies all radiating. You got your positive energies all radiating, looking amazing, feeling amazing, aura on A1, you know, because that's all it is, man. We live in an energy-filled world. You either positive or negative. Positive or negative. Positive or negative. Alright, y'all, I'm not going to take up too much more of your time. I am, however, going to show you a little bit more of the scenery. Like, look at this. This is my quiet place. Like, when I need a place to thank, or to even be thankful, that's another thing. Make sure that you are thanking whoever or whatever it is that you acknowledge, where you just acknowledge yourself, if you atheist, or if you acknowledge Allah, if you acknowledge Jesus Christ, if you acknowledge Orishas, whatever it is, make sure that you're saying thank you to whoever it is, because yes, love comes from self. Yes, everything starts with a strong sense of self, but it's not just you. You know, your ancestors have fought for you to be here. Your elders have fought for you to be able to have the chance that you have. That's why you can't just, I know things get hard, y'all, but the road has been paved for us. This is the best time to be alive right now. This is the best time to be alive. Opportunity is everywhere, okay? Like, we're in a new era, all right? We are the new millennium. There's a lot out there that is offered to us that wasn't offered in the past, and if you go searching, I guarantee you will find something that is connected to what it is that you want to do specifically. You just got to keep aligning yourself into that area, into that type of mind state. Keep those positive energies going. Share your energy with those who matter. Stop being around low vibrational people, because when you're around low vibrational people, you end up in low vibrational situations, okay? But I'm just preaching to the choir here, y'all. I ain't even come to say all this. My energy is on A1 today, if you couldn't peep. This video was very easy to make today because I'm speaking from a place that I'm in right now, you know? And like you see that the sun is shining on me right now because I know I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Have you been doing what you're supposed to be doing? Because we all live with a purpose. We all have a purpose. It's your decision and it's your job to find what your purpose is. Alright? Life is definitely hard, and you definitely have those times where it's hard to love life, you know, but it's like you gotta stay in a positive mindset. You gotta keep it pushing. You gotta do what you're here to do. That's just the bottom line. Once you think you figured out something that you feel like clicks with you, stay in that headspace. Stay in that mentality. Stay in that career path. Just stay and keep moving forward. Like, stay in a craft and keep moving forward. Like, don't jump around so much, because like somebody gave me an analogy the other day talking about you can't use the same amount of water to grow multiple seeds and expect them all to just flourish. You know, you gotta find that one seed, you know, that you really gonna want the plant from, and water that. Take all the water that you got, put it on that plant. Alright, like, that's just what it is. And I'm just here to remind y'all that is my sole purpose. I'm here to remind y'all to love yourself. Put yourself first. Make sure that you following the path you're supposed to be on. That is my job right now. I just know that it's within my purpose to help you too. You know, so much love. Until episode number 4. And episode number 4 gonna be pretty good, because you know 4 is my power number. So I gotta come up with something special for that. In the meantime though, happy Monday. Y'all got this. Stay strong. If you need anything, your entrepreneur hippie got you. Alright? Take it easy. Much love. Episode number 4 on the way. Episode number 4 on the way.